Hi guys, Miss Art Dabbler here, and today we are going to jump into the Inktober train. So I am going to be using this moleskin. I've had it for a while now, and yeah, all I noticed is that is a moleskin. I'm also going to be using the color erase pencils. I'm going to be switching between these three, which is blue, rose, and carmine, I believe. And I'm also going to be using this Pentel pocket brush pen. Um, I've had it for a little while now, haven't gotten used to it. And I'm also going to be using this Uni Signal white pen for mistakes and highlights. And I'm also going to be using these bad boys. I got them a while ago. These are Micron. Ooh, focus. These are Microns, and yeah, I haven't used them much. I'm not used to inking. I'm more into sketching. And to get big areas, I'm going to be using this color brush pen. This one is in sepia, and I'm also going to be switching out between this gray one. And yeah, kind of felt like I was giving a presentation at school. And yeah, that was the end of my presentation. I'm also going to be using the eraser and the pencil sharpener. So let's get started. So Inktober, for those of you who don't know, it was started by Jake Parker. He's a cartoonist. I believe it was started back in 2009, and he just put himself through 31 days of inking his work. And I wanted to give it a try because I always see people trying it, and I tried it last year and I did like 3 illustrations, and that was it. So this year I'm going to give it a try. And the prompt is Swift for the first day, and I was having a bit of a hard time, and I just looked up the definition, and it said happening quickly or promptly, and it made me think of Snape because I fell in love with this character very quickly. It was super duper quick, and I couldn't believe it. I'm not gonna say why because I don't want to spoil it for anybody if they haven't like read the books or watched the movies. I recently finished the books. I know, for the first time. I had watched the movies before, but with the books, I don't know. It was a bit hard for me to sit down and read. I love reading, but I don't know. There was just something about all those books. They seemed kind of daunting. I don't know. But if you have the time, definitely, definitely read them. So yeah, in this part, I'm going in with the Pentel pocket brush. This is the first time that I'm actually doing a complete illustration using the Pentel pocket brush. I've tried it a couple of times and I just fail miserably at doing lines. But this time I decided I was going for it. I was just going to destroy Inktober, and I was going to use up all the ink in this Pentel pocket brush pen because it seems like a pretty cool art tool to have. I don't know, and it feels really nice while I'm using it. It feels really cool. I'm just really bad at making marks. But for now, I'm just going to be using it to block in most of the areas until I get a bit more comfortable with it, and then I'll just try to do like a line, like all my line work with just a brush pen. That's actually kind of like my goal. I want to do the last illustration of Inktober. I want to do it completely with just the Pentel pocket brush pen. I don't know, I maybe like super optimistic, I guess. I don't know, maybe a little way in over my head, but this is what Inktober is all about. So yeah, I'll try and link down below Jake Parker's like website and like prompt list. Maybe you can check it out. Even if you find this video like halfway through Inktober, just try it. It's pretty cool. Once I started trying it, oops, sorry, my phone went off. Once I started this challenge, I completely fell in love with like the idea of improving like your skills, whether it's inking or drawing or just getting back on sketching. Just just sketching. It doesn't have to be just solely focusing on your inking. Just if you haven't touched your sketchbook for a while, try to do this. Just try, and even if you can't do like the 31 days, that's okay. Try 1 week. 1 week of inking. 1 week of Inktober. Or even if it's another month, just try that and then go from there. I mean, you'll probably end up liking it. So here I'm just going in, blocking most of it with the pencil pocket brush pen. I kind of forgot to say this earlier. I had a bit of a hard time doing the highlights in the hair, and after I did them, I realized I could have done a better job with it, but it was the first time that I was doing anything like that with the pocket brush pen. So I'm pretty proud of myself for getting the idea out there. You can look at it and see like, okay, those are supposed to be highlights, even if they don't look like the best highlights you've ever seen, but that's okay. This is what Inktober is all about, is to improve your inking skills. And yeah, that's the piece. This is my finished piece, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, just hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and yeah, have a good day. Bye guys.